Alright, so we just went to, I completely forgot because I was a little excited. I had some stuff that I had to steal and I got distracted from filming a Dan Cecil performance. So anyways, we did a podcast.
So what we have here is a 3-inch Y bridge kit for an LOY. It's being shipped out to a customer. This is done.
Hey, what are you doing?
This LB7 is getting one of our transmissions, similar to the one you're getting. This is one of our customers from when Dan actually first started. It's a fully built LML. It's a full-blown work truck, and the truck makes over 1,000 horse.
1,000 horse on that one truck.
1,000 horsepower work truck.
Power inverter. Dan's trans area. This is where he built yours. He's the one building all of our transmissions right now. Yours is actually over here ready to go.
So this is the transmission from MONSTERMAX here. It's actually a 2-wheel drive, and that's because we have a drop box that goes either way on the bottom. It's going to bolt onto the back here, so we don't need the transfer case.
Fully built inside and out. Dan takes it down to the bare, shell, and then goes through everything.
So this is the transmission from the go-kart that we brought for a core. I told him you might not want to use that one, but he's going to go through and make sure that nothing's majorly wrong with it. So CB4s. So those are trash, right?
Pretty much. Some of them are probably good, but guys are swapping them out for
Imagine
the CP3s.
that. Imagine building brand new pumps at the factory and they're all trash.
Bunch of paperweights.
I've seen a bunch outside too.
We have a whole nother pallet. We'll go look at those.
They dislodge metal. And
have you seen one with Phil?
I haven't.
This one's actually out of that black truck. It's been sitting here for a couple days.
Oh my god.
So it sends all that into the high
Look
pressure
at that.
system. Like this is one failed a long time ago, but it's been sitting here as well. So all the
Holy
shapes have
crap.
kind of fallen off. But
It's just bad metal in it?
Literally internally grenades.
What the heck?
That just ruins all the...
So that's
Look at
going through
that.
your whole fuel system after this happens.
Are we guaranteed to have our Power Stroke fail?
So I've been with Dan in 4 years. We haven't seen a Power Stroke come out with a failure.
Oh.
The Power Strokes have the factory lift pump on there. The Duramaxes don't. Colton's actually running a set right now. Looks like an LB7 injector. Over here's a lot of our turbo stuff. We like to have as many in stock as we can at a time. It's less, waiting time for the customer.
So, do you know what this little guy's out of?
That I don't. I believe Whitman picked that up at the
Look at that thing.
Crazy.
These, as you guys have seen online, we've been posting a bunch of the discounted turbos. These are just ones that we've had powder coated from shows we're looking to unload and get rid of. Kind of just the shipping stuff incoming, outgoing. Those are ones that are getting ready to go into the inventory. So each one will actually engrave and put the serial number on there, so that way we know, what was done to it and when.
Yeah.
And buy it and then just send their heads back. Scores.
Yeah, swinger. 1, 2, go. So we picked up a built transmission from MONSTERMAX and we're headed to D&D Patty's shop now. That's all he needs to finish this thing.
We just hooked the brake lines up and the steering line. We still got some stuff to come for the rear steer.
Look at that.
New rockers.
How long did it take him to do that? You don't have trouble with literally anything at all, do you? Like he can take a truck apart from a junkyard and build it back in like 2 days. It's not even.
Dude.
Cases back down there. The frame looks all new again.
Yeah, I can't. You guys are insane. Say a huge thank you to Eddie and Will here who've been grinding away on this. I have not found one single shortcut. I found the opposite of shortcuts. I found long cuts on this truck. So huge thanks to Eddie and Will for working on this. Like everything is way overbuilt, so it's gonna make it a lot harder to break. But just anyways, thanks.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
really freaking good job on it. So
Try to do the best we can. It takes a little bit of time, but we'll get it. gotta have a little finesse. Get you up in there and test out your fit. This will
Okay,
be
so
your
it's just...
rear steer, left and right.
Where's that going?
It's gonna sit right on that hump in front of your
Oh,
cup holder
so
there.
like right where the
Yeah, so if
normal
you wanna
shifter would
hop
go.
up in there, we'll see if it fits you.
Oh god.
Foot in the tire.
Okay.
You just got the rockers dirty.
I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit.
You're right around in here somewhere.
So you just flip that left and right, huh?
Yep.
So that's all the electronics for the steering?
Steering and the lockers for the front and rear axle.
Oh, so hey, where's the controls for lockers gonna be?
Right in the dash where they are?
Oh, they're already in. Those bars look good. Would you just use a grinder and a circular pattern around them, or?
Eddie made this contraption that did it to come out sweet.
That looks really good.
Those are actually Axle-Tech drive shafts. We had them redone to fit the truck. Everything's identical, so if you roll a front drive shaft, you can put the back in the front, or vice versa. All the bars are the same, so you can. Not that you'll break anything, 'cause you're pretty easy on your stuff.
That looks crazy good. These are hydraulic lines going back on these?
Yep, that's for the steering, front rear.
So what did you guys use to get the frame cleaned up?
Sandblasted it in epoxy coated.
Sandblasted it. Dang. I spent 4 days under the dent side with a chisel trying to shave away at everything. That is crazy up under there.
Yeah, holy cow. Yeah, everything's black under here.
So did you get the camber taken out too? You get that?
Yeah, they're dead straight.
Pretty hard.
It took a few tries. We had to make 8 new kingpins. Well, you saw the kingpins.
Yeah.
We had to make 8 new ones.
He's talking about since the axles have camber for the load from the military originally, the wheels would be like this. So he machined the kingpins to get them sitting straight.
That's gonna look good under there.
Yeah. We got 5 light bars here. That's half of them. I was wanting to get more, but I haven't yet. Y'all remember those wheel spacers and stuff? That's a wheel spacer. So, you know, I wouldn't know what these would be for, but yeah, they're probably just like extras in case we get a flat. We got a bunch of spares. We could, you know, just in case. Wait, why are they all bolted together? They're stuck together, aren't they? Yeah, that's weird, but you know.
This is what controls your rear steer. If you push and pull on that key there, which is off the axle.
This is hydraulic pump?
Yep.
It's kind of like the
Yeah, it's just
right
like
there.
the any level pump. I couldn't imagine how strong it is going straight across like that instead of at an angle.
Pretty darn strong.
And then you usually have one ram on them, right? So it's got double rams.
You have an on and off switch on the dash we put in there, so you can either self-center or not. So if you want to crab walk,
Yeah.
you take it off and you just.
If y'all don't know what crab walking is, you keep the front and the rear, you know, opposite steered so that the truck walks like this. Instead of this, it goes like this. So this is like a little room up under here. If it starts pouring down rain, Clayton can lay up in here to film while we're mudding.
I can.
Yeah, you can
I don't have to
literally,
drag on
you
the
could
ground.
sit up in here.
Well, what I'm getting at is I can come up out of the bed and up over the top and
Oh.
just legs. But if you want to stand up here and have people up there, I need to come up to the
We'll be
floor.
standing up there.
Okay.
Probably just a square rack on the roof.
You know what? If you're going to stand up here, I'm going to come off the frame up through the roof.
Inside. So this is, oh, it's not an air jacket, it's hydraulic, right?
It's hydraulic, yes,
Okay.
it's hydraulic. We use it to lift the big trucks, change tires. It'll lift the whole rear end or the whole front.
So it's like a 6 ton? 5 tons?
It's not really rated. We just kind of built
Right.
it out of necessity
Yeah,
because
right.
they don't make a floor jack that'll lift the truck high enough. That is not called for. That is up for grabs.
So this is like 200,000 pounds of force, or what?
50, I think it'll take 250,000.
250,000 pounds to break. Oh, there's another one.
That's a little guy.
You're gonna get this thing buried and then try to get it out with the Dodge, snatch it doing like
70 mile an hour snatch. You, oh, I see. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna stop talking now because I know y'all don't even care. You just want to see me beat the crap out of this thing. So, anyone feel some deja vu right about now? I think if I recall, a little something happened here. You know, why is that all broken up in there? I think someone might have taken a hammer to it.
I thought it was like
Anyone
a dumbbell.
seen someone with a hammer run around here?
No.
Let me just,
You missed. You hit the hood. You fool.
I'm gonna have to take it to the hood now, aren't I? Yeah, how did that happen?
How did you even manage
I'm glad
that?
I didn't hit the headlight. Oh crap! I didn't mean to. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna get water in there now. Yeah, tuck it back up in there.
Yeah,
Yeah. So let's say we had the lowest possible range. There's no really limit to what we could pull if we had enough traction, right?
Correct.
Because it's not going to break any of this.
No.
So
we could pull houses.
we're going to try to find a train that's not being used too much. So many patty tires. There's tires on the roof.
Dude, these things are huge.
That's insane. And this is the dent side, isn't it?
The left side, yes, new paint job, all black.
So here's the dent side. Just put away in a trash bag. How you doing there, girl? She's just she's hibernating.
A little snow on the block
She's hibernating. Yep. There's no nitrogen in these shocks right now, so you think if we move the mounts up and put nitrogen, we can get like 10 more inches?
For sure. We can get 10 more inches right now without moving anything.
This is like as low as it'll go almost.
In there.
If the truck stops, you stop.
If the truck's not moving, you're done. He says if the wheels start spinning, don't try anymore. The revolution of the wheels 3 feet down into the ground. It's funny to look back at this. I put these in so long ago. What hard work will do. I know that y'all are very excited, but there might be a little tiny molecule of disappointment in your eyes as you gaze upon this glorious suspension with this little landfill sitting on top of it. So obviously the rocker panels and the wrap needs a little bit of work. You can see where, I don't even know what half these dents are from. Probably it might have something to do with the whole sledgehammer ordeal. There's a lot of scuffing, partially due to the standing corn that we drove through. And then you got the mouse trap glue back here, and it's starting to dry up, and the wrap is starting to flake off. So we're gonna see about getting a new wrap. Obviously this rocker's getting replaced just like the other one did. But the wheel and tire setup, I know y'all are wondering what the heck is going on here still. We put these giant axles under here and we're just using little tiny 47s. So there's a little something we got for that. I know that you all realize by now, hopefully, that we don't plug our merch. The last thing I want you to do is buy my merch, to be honest. We don't plug our merch, we don't advertise really, and I try not to get into the whole, promotion thing too much. So I hope you guys view this as an invite and not a promotion, but that's what it is. So I'm inviting you all to Ultimate Call Out Challenge May 1st through 3rd, and that's literally just because it's my favorite show of the year, guys. It's seriously great. We're gonna be revealing this there when it's all done. It's seriously a great time. So it's for high horsepower trucks that are like 2,000 plus horsepower. There's one with 3,000 horsepower. Most of them blow up, but it makes it a lot more fun. It's Ultimate Call Out Challenge May 1st through 3rd at Lucas Oil Raceway. I'm just inviting you all there to come see it and hang out and have a good time. It's like the only time that I can actually meet people, so it'll be a lot of fun. So if you use code WhistlinDiesel, it'll take $10 off your whole ticket order. And if you want 3-day tickets or 1-day tickets or a show and shine pass where you can take your truck and like Diesel, Power Mag, and all those people come through and actually look at them and judge them. You can take anything you want, literally. Clayton here is taking his rig, so.
I am.
The old stacked F-150. I'm gonna have a ton of free t-shirts and stuff, so if y'all want one, you don't wanna buy one, get a room at this certain hotel that may or may not be next to this certain parking lot. If you catch my drift yet. You can enter in the show and shine, just use that code WhistlinDiesel, it'll take $10 off your entire order. It's gonna be a lot of fun, seriously. I prepared in advance like a long time for this. 3-speed 717, 4x4 Barbie, Diesel Power Mag, Diesel Mag, is there such a thing?
I have no idea.
The D&D Paddy crew here is going. Send it, Steve.
Dan's Diesel Performance.
Dan's Diesel Performance. Luke Bryan. Jason Aldean.
George Strait.
George W. Bush. Who else?
George Washington.
George Washington. Guys, I'm serious. This is the place to go. There's a crap ton of Greg A. Okay, there's a ton of awesome people going. It's seriously gonna be a lot of fun. So get your tickets. Get your tickets for all your friends. We're actually giving away 2 free tickets on Instagram. So I'll see you there, okay? Grab a free t-shirt and say hi to this puppy. I might even give you a hammer to put a dent in the side if you want. If y'all want one of these puppies, we're tired of using chains, aka
Killers.
AKA killers. We don't want chains to come through our cab, so we got one of these big boys so we don't have to use the little stupid yellow noodle to pull stuff out anymore, that stupid little rope. That stupid rope. So I got this from D&D Patty's website there if you want one. I've been planning for this a long time, so it's really exciting to see it finally getting put together. Yeah, she's got a ways to go yet. I know y'all are like, oh, I thought you weren't revealing it yet. It's not done yet. There's quite a ways to go. We did order a train horn, an extremely large train horn, so I'll show that in the next video, along with some testing. Y'all like some testing? I know you like testing. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the channel. I'm not gonna